I just want you to understand and realize this one thing, that you can beat fear forever. You can make fear your slave. And in today's episode, I'm going to give you a framework that I accidentally created. And I call it the gap to map the magic and wonder of life without fear. And if this is your first time here, hey, welcome to the first episode of Radio I. My name is Dr. Maruti Sharma, and I've spent 25 years of my life on my mission to help you master and feel more happiness, feel more freedom, feel more freshness and excitement, and feel true love in this lifetime. And today's episode is in response to a request from a friend of mine. He wrote me a message on WhatsApp and said, hey, I feel so distressed because of this whole coronavirus thing. I'm worried, I feel anxious, I'm worried about my family, my job. Could you record something to manage this stress? And here we go. First, why beat fear? You may ask. It's because fear blinds you to the beauty and wonder of life and binds you to the miseries and suffering in life. It steals your ability to think, and it makes you stink in your own skin. And it is because of fear you're stuck in your comfort zone, totally uncomfortable. Take a moment, and I want you to imagine the words I'm going to say next. Risk. What is it? It's the fear of losing what you already have. Uncertainty. What is it? It's not knowing what's going to happen next. Lack of control. What is it? That you cannot control the result of your effort 100%. And right now, we are kind of in a situation like this. We have risk, we have uncertainty, and lack of 100% control with this coronavirus pandemic right now in 2020. However, I want you to continue to imagine for a while. Imagine someone climbing Mount Everest, someone diving in the deep ocean, or someone going deep into outer space. Think about it. What is common amongst these three? It's risk, uncertainty, and lack of 100% control over the result. And the fourth one, that is, we all do, opening our eyes in this human body. My friend, it's risky. Every single second you're alive, it's extremely risky. And these three, risk, uncertainty, and lack of control over the result, these are the given, and they form the G of the gap framework. They are the given because they are there in every human's journey. They are there at every point in each journey. And I want you to imagine a life without them. No risk. You're always safe. No uncertainty. You know everything that is going to happen. No lack of control. You know you will get what you want 100%. Would you want a life like that? Where you know how every second of it is going to look like with 100% certainty? Hey, think about it. Okay. Now the givens bring us to the A of the gap framework. A means awareness of your objectives. Most people, they don't have an idea about the purpose of their life. Even if they have a purpose on the surface, deep down they have doubts. They're unsure. Their purpose is more like their job. They love it, but they hate it. And they're unsure whether they want it. But mostly, they don't want to come face to face to their doubts. When the meaning to your life is rooted in doubt, fear is a natural consequence. So what is the objective to your life? Find out. Think about it. And once you're sure, make sure that you remain aware of the objective in the light of the three givens: risk, uncertainty, and lack of control. Let me give you an example. Let's assume, for the sake of this episode, that the objective of my life on the planet is twofold. One, have loads of fun together with everyone. And second, stay in this game of life longer together without losing any existing team members for as long as possible. And we know the givens are risk, uncertainty, and lack of 100% control over the outcome of my objectives. But then I take a look at my objectives and I realize that at least I have 100% control over 50% of my objectives. That means, although I don't have 100% control over how long I play the game of life, human life can end for me and people I love any moment, but I have 100% control over having loads and loads of fun in this game of life. To me, so long I'm in, I'm on. So awareness of the objectives in the light of the three givens brings us to the P in the GAP framework. While climbing the mountain, diving in the deep ocean, or journeying into outer space, or waking up in the human body, what do? We all take precautions. The right gear, the right training, the right team. But here's the thing, taking precautions never ever means end of risk, end of uncertainty, end of 100% lack of control over the result. It simply means increasing the probability of staying in the game longer, increasing the probability of achieving our objectives, increasing the probability of maximizing fun on the way. And no precautions, it means reckless. That means you increase the probability that you shall be thrown out of the game of life very quickly. If we accept the givens, risk, uncertainty, and lack of control over our outcomes, and maintain continuous awareness of our objectives, and take all possible precautions, you know what happens? Fear becomes the secret sauce that transforms this life, your life, my life, into an adventure. This is when we set ourselves up for having loads of fun with the people we love on this adventure called life with fear as our slave. So dear, use GAP to map the wonder and beauty and magic of cosmos. And remember, no matter what, take it easy, have fun, and feel happy.